Thank you for interviewing with us today. Can you tell me a little bit about this Scrum Poker web application that you built? Scrum Poker is a real-time task estimation web app. Multiple users can join a room, cast their votes, and they can all be displayed in real time. Sounds pretty cool. Can you tell me about the architecture? Certainly. The full application is made up of 3 Docker containers. On the front end, we have Nginx proxying static files from React. On the back end, we're using Go, which is handling all our WebSockets and back-end connections. And for our database, we're going to be using Postgres. This entire thing is deployed on a single EC2 instance. Why did you decide to use WebSockets instead of something like HTTP requests or server-sent events? I decided to use WebSockets over something like server-sent events because we need to maintain a bi-directional communication between the client and the server. For example, when somebody casts a vote on the client side in the browser, that immediately needs to go to the server, and then the server needs to update all the clients. Okay, thanks. I see you're using Postgres. How much of this data is stateful and how much of it is actually written to the database? All information about the participants, the rooms, and the votes is stored in Postgres, and this is persistent. Now, when there's no users left in a room, we delete the room and all references to it so we don't clutter up our database in the long term. The only information that's stateful is the WebSockets that are currently connected to a room. Interesting. So is it possible for a user to create a room with custom settings and things like default users they want added that they can reuse time after time? No, I guess it's currently not possible for users to create an account or have a persistent room that they can reuse on multiple occasions. Might be a good future extension. Now, given that this app is deployed on the web, what kind of monitoring or logging do you have in place to make sure the application is healthy? Well, I'm just using regular log statements in Go, but I'm not using anything external like CloudWatch or Grafana.